All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pigskin Mafia podcast watch party of the UFL as the St. Louis Battlehawks 1-0 take on the Dallas Renegades 1-0. And let me just say this right now. It is going to be a fun night for us because this will be the conclusion of week number 2. I had the Renegades winning in this game. Um, yeah, let me fix that real quick. There we go. And we are starting a little bit late. Oh man, what a reception right there. First and goal, Dallas already. We're starting behind. Technical difficulties with this damn OBS. I got to figure something out with OBS, but we had a late start. I just got off of a fishing yesterday. I'll talk about it here in a little bit, but Austin Reed looks comfortable in this game so far. I really like what I'm seeing out of Austin Reed. And timeout called by the Renegades, I guess. Man, St. Louis looks lost out there against those receivers and that offense. But yeah, Austin Reed broke the passing yardage record last week for the regular season for the Renegades. St. Louis is coming off of a big win against the defending champions, the DC Defenders, who took the Aviators to the woodshed. And I said they had to play with an A game against these against those Aviators, but very good win for the Defenders. The Kings and the Storm, I thought that was a pretty balanced battle. Oh man, what an easy throw! Touchdown, Renegades. It is already 6-0. 11:56 left on the clock. Good God. Oh. Dallas may have the best offense in the UFL right now. Everybody in the chat better start clicking or type in hashtag UFL. We're trying to get more UFL fans into the algorithm as we go along. I wish Dallas would have more fucking fans, though. Oh, he missed it! So it's 6-0. Dallas above the St. Louis Battlehawks. Now, I got to go feed my dog real quick. I just got home, literally. But check this shirt out. Look at that! That is the Mike Leach edition. Hit me up for it. With that. Look at that. I'll be back. I'm back, folks. I'm back. We got 4 viewers so far. Put hashtag UFL in the chat. And if you want to see more watch parties, if you want to see more watch parties, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We need it. We only have 168 followers or subscribers on here. It would mean a lot. But let me tell you something since we're on break. This has been the craziest fishing week of my life. For those that don't know, I like to fish a little bit, you know. But I'm more of an artificial fisherman, okay? So, what I'm about to show you is pretty fucking crazy. This is a football show, yes. But I just had to bring this up because this is a monumental moment for me as a fisherman. Okay? So here it is. Look at this big bastard that I caught yesterday. Literally 25 hours ago, I hooked on to this behemoth. And it was about a 20-minute fight. I caught him off of a whole crab. Now, the crab was... Okay, the camera's right here. Got it. So the crab was about like this big right here. And I took the shell off where there was some crab meat left in the shell, right? And I heard my line drag. It was zzz, 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 zzz. It was going, but it was going slower. So it was like zzz, zzz, zzz. And I saw the reel just kind of like move slow, and I saw the drag, and I was like, "Oh, I got a fish on." So, shout out to Jeremy Wade for teaching me how to catch river monsters and catch pier fish. So, shout out to Jeremy Wade and River Monsters Show. I just thought I'd show you all that. It'll come back on later. I'm just saying that's my personal best fish, I have to say. That is my PB. That is the best fish you could ever catch if you're me. Hi, Bill. Where are you? There you are. Come here. No, come here. Or go in the bag. So it's 3rd down now for St. Louis, and Brandon Silvers is in at quarterback. Hakeem Butler, who's been with St. Louis Battlehawks since the iteration of the Spring League here for St. Louis. I smell like fucking dirty soap. They were 5 for 16 on 3rd downs last week. Oh! Pick City! Beautiful. Beautiful read by the safety right there. Who is that? Number 3. And I don't have it turned up all the way because I don't want copyright. But that was just a fucking good read right there. Beautiful. Silvers was forcing that one. And he threw it way behind his receiver. I'm telling you, this Renegades team is probably the best team in the UFL right now. Wow, I forgot who picked that. I should have the rosters up. Reed drops back. Pump fakes. Fires. Oh, it almost picked off. It was deflected but there's a flag on the field, probably pass interference on St. Louis. Reed almost threw his first pick of the season right there. Hands the ball off and going nowhere. Maybe the defense for the Battlehawks are starting to settle down now after that one. Here's what I don't understand. The Renegades are basically the home center team. Like, everybody has to go back to Dallas. Whereas Dallas, they get to stay in Dallas. They have their first 3 games at home, which is crazy to me. Reed, batted down. Great job by the defensive line. Farrell Jr. on that one. And they're going 4 wide, 3rd and 10 here. Reed drops back, fires. Oh, tip. Oh my God, he almost had a one-hand pick, but it was dropped. God damn, Mosley. Could have had that one. 4th and 10 for the for the Renegades here. God damn, he almost had a one-hander. Oh my God. That would have been awesome. And they're going to go for the field goal here. He missed one earlier. Oh, right, dead center. He's hooking right, but that time he got to the center. I'm going to move you. Yeah, why don't we just center you here? And then what we'll do, transform. Uh, I could go for some pizza right now, but I'm not going to. Alright. We moved the logo right there. Kind of just blocking off that back there. But let me talk to you all about the upset of the week. The Gamblers beating the Stallions. That was a huge turnaround by Kevin Sumlin. That's why I have so much respect for Kevin Sumlin. I think he's a hell of a coach. And just the ability to turn things around after such a devastating week 1. Their defense was a lot sharper. They still need work on offense, but Nolan Henderson might be the guy, in my opinion. I didn't even get to see Hunter Deckers out there before he got hurt. But Nolan Henderson looked extremely comfortable out there for the Gamblers. Shout out to the Houston Gamblers for turning it around and getting that getting that dub. Good gosh. Yeah, Taco Charlton. That was an awesome pick. Oh, nowhere to go. He's down at the 26-yard line. Let's see if we can start sharing this to people on Facebook. Sure, he would love to chit chat on there. I would run against his defense more than throw the ball. I would try to just pound it with the run. You're down by 9. You already threw a pick. You need to run the ball. Uh, and you just got a 5-yard gain off of a run. So set the tone by running the ball, then open up the pass game by running the ball for St. Louis. That was good. That was a good play. Play design right there. That was a great. That was a great play defensively right there. Even though they got 6 to 7 yards right there, uh, that was an excellent move by the corner to attack the outside, so that not too much to the outside, but enough to where you can have a base and push the blocker towards the ball carrier, and that your linebacker bounces out of coverage and crushes the ball carrier or suffocates him. Great throw, great play design. Another first down for St. Louis here. Not a Texas route, but it was like a curl. It was like or no, it was like a float, or not a float, a space route where they hook and they space. 4-2-5 defense, a false start. So, cool thing about the UFL, once you pass the 50, you cannot punt. You either have to go for it or you got to go for a field goal. And if it's past 60 yards, it's a 4-point field goal. They just call it offsides on, or neutral zone infraction on Jackson. I hate how these streaming services just continue to fuzz out at times. Like, sorry, that was Sports Illustrated. Great job by that defense. Just, man, that was awesome. I love a good defense. That's one thing I will say. I love a good defense. And I predicted that Dallas would win by 10. Right now they're up by 9. But if St. Louis scores, we got a good game here. Throws it deep. He's got Hakeem. Oh, there's Hakeem Butler. First and goal for St. Louis. He is such a good receiver. I don't know why nobody in the league doesn't want him. He's not incredibly fast, but he's very much a possession receiver. And he's hard to deal with if you're an undersized corner. Well, there went my fucking chocolate shake for the night. Yeah, so again, probably the biggest feat I've had all week. Let me adjust the size so that way y'all can see the banner and the fish at the same time. So boom. There we go. My biggest catch ever was yesterday. This big guy. We call him Big Uglies here in South Texas. That's one ugly motherfucker. But he was fun to catch and very awesome to fight. 20-minute fight. Caught him on a whole crab. So that was fun. That was really exciting. Run and nice run by Jackson. So second and goal. Braden Silver's right now 5 for 8, 64 yards, and he threw a pick. But he's starting to heat up a little bit. Oh, they got the power back in. But expect a throw here. Yep. Oh, he had a fade route. But I thought that play was doomed from the start. Because, yeah, two defenders, two Renegades right there. The safety in corner. And Brandon Silvers did not throw it in the right spot, in my mind. Third and goal. Can the Battlehawks get a touchdown here? And the defense is adjusting. And that's a timeout. Battlehawks. Yeah, so that's my fish. Hopefully, I can get it mounted up here so y'all can see. Can't wait for that. I might use my other channel to start a fishing channel on there. You know what I mean? Like when I have time, I'll go fish and upload videos. But I gotta have a GoPro and shit like that. Shit costs a lot of money. Maybe later on. Maybe later on. God, that looks like such a mismatch, but I know how good that corner is in the UFL. So this is an 8-play drive, just over 5 minutes with 71 yards, and hand the ball off, stuffed right around the 2, but there's a flag, possibly a hold, which is gonna hurt St. Louis in the process. Illegal substitution. Holy shit. I mean, St. Louis was down last week against Dallas, and they were having issues early in the game, and then they turned it around in the second half. I mean, this was a game that a game last week I thought they were going to lose, but they ended up winning because of Dallas's or DC's shitty fucking performance in the second half and frustration out there. Oh, are they challenging it? Hmm. I like listening to Mike Pereira. Oh, he just hooked it just perfectly in there. So it's 9-3. Dallas is above St. Louis with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Unbelievable start. Let's see. All right. And we're live on TikTok as well. And TikTok, we are live on YouTube as well. I think I'm gonna move this off to this corner here. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. I don't know. Ooh. what up, TikTok? And also, what up, YouTube? Hit the like, and you subscribe, and you follow for more Pigskin Mafia podcast content. And as you can see, for those watching, this is the Mike Leach edition of the Pigskin Mafia podcast. I've been holding on to this shirt for a while, but I just got it today. So, very intriguing to have on right now. It's almost like fate just fell into my lap over the last 25 to 26 hours. A big fish, a 40-inch black drum, folks. And for those on YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that beauty on YouTube. For TikTok, I'm going to try to do this real quick. See if I can even bring it up. I don't even know if I can. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, man. Oh, he fumbled the ball. But it's recovered by Dallas, so still Dallas football. Man. Why are they playing soft coverage against these guys? And he hit him with the... Oh, my God. But great job punching the ball out. Yeah, protect that ball. Or... Great blocking. One thing I like about this Dallas Renegades offense is they love to block on the receiving core. And my coaches used to say, if you want the ball, better block. But man, absolutely fun to watch the UFL. I had fun watching the Houston and St. Louis Houston and Birmingham Stallions game. It was very intriguing. Oh shit. Yeah, that was not a good throw by Mr. Austin Reed. But wow. That's crazy. Oh, good throw. And even better effort by Tyrese Vaughn. Yeah, Austin Reed played at Western Kentucky in 2022. 4,744 yards with 48 touchdowns. But man, not the receiving court AI summary, receiving core. The P is silent. And that will do for the end of the first quarter. Makes it 9-3. Dallas on top. Oof. But YouTube, my fish, 40 inches, 14-inch girth. My God, he hit that crab so fucking hard, dude. It was awesome. But tomorrow we will be live talking about the week 2 recap and the week 3 picks. The only reason why I'm live today is because the game is on today, and today was supposed to be the day that I make picks, but I didn't really decide on it until today on what I wanted to do. Was it either I go ahead and make make the picks, or do I wait until tomorrow to make the picks? Which tomorrow will be live at around 2 or 3 p.m. Central Time. You too, TikTok, if you want to subscribe and like and hit that notification bell, go to YouTube. I'm telling you, PMP content's right there. Obviously. This is an awesome shirt. I probably wouldn't wear this in public, but definitely wearing it. I fucking love this shirt already. Okay, I would wear it in public. I really would. But I gotta go grab me a drink. I will be back shortly. How are you, Bill? All right. Is it me, or do game shows look stupid more than ever? I remember Deal or No Deal. I used to love that game. But now they got dumbass ice games or whatever. I don't know. Woo! So right now, St. Louis has 66 pass yards. Dallas has 102. St. Louis has 6 yards rushing, and Dallas has 10 yards rushing. So the rush defense is there. Battlehawks defense is getting diced up a little bit, but great job. It's third down for the Renegades. Fresh off the tackle. It was about a 2-yard loss on that one. 3rd and 12. And this is a must get first down, or they're going to have to kick a field goal for Dallas. They're inside the 30-yard line right now. Oh, Austin Reed's going to take off with it. Oh, he's just a yard short, and there's a flag. Dang it. And yeah, don't be afraid to make your picks on here. If you want to say go Battlehawks, you pick the Battlehawks to win. If you want the Renegades to win, then put hashtag Renegades in the chats. Go for it. So it's still 3rd down, and that was a holding call on Dallas. That is something that Dallas needs to fix. Is right there, yeah. Third and 22 for the Renegades. Short pass. Oh, great job by Thomas for being there in general. Looked like a hook and lateral play right there. from Vaughn to Drake Stoops right there. Son of Bob Stoops, by the way. Thomas did a great job stopping the hook and lateral. That was all by himself. He got to the hook and then he got to the lateral all at once. Another field goal, 52-yarder for Dallas to make it 12-3. Oh no, that's a doink. Off the upright, doink. I think I got stung yesterday because I have felt pressure here all morning and just today in general. So I think I got stung by a wasp or something. I don't know. I don't really care. It didn't even affect me because that happened. I love bringing my fish. All right. Let me turn off the air conditioner. So how's everybody's night so far? That's what I want to know. Pizza, pizza. Pardon me. I do have to check something out real quick. God damn it. That's not what I wanted. Yay, restore pages. So, let me ask y'all a question. And this is in regards of college and going back to school and shit, right? How come your teachers take their sweet ass time for a fucking assignment? I have two classes right now that are taking their sweet ass time to grade online assignments. You know, and we got a flash goal. What does that mean? Alright, let's start it, I guess. So, 3 gifters send roses. And I'm not going to do that stupid thing where they do, oh, they give her the roses. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, Jenny Taft. I haven't seen her. Great job by the back right there. Get the first down. Yeah, there's some frustration with that offense with Dallas right now. Like, haven't been able to finish the drive since uh, the first series. Right now it's Dallas 9-3, but St. Louis is right at the 50-ish, or actually they're past the 50, and they're trying to get down to the end zone again, but come away with points, not just a field goal. Billy's acting up again. Billy, I see you. I see you. Bill, I see you. But nice handoff, great stiff arm. Gets past the first down marker, which was at the 37. Now they're at the 36. I knew this was going to be a fun game to watch. But I feel like Dallas overall has a better roster. I just think that St. Louis is really, really gritty. Good throw. Oh, good. Good play by Wade. That was awesome, man. Yeah, tuck in your shirt. Maybe you won't get fucking hit. I'm surprised that his shirt did not rip off. That's another thing. Oh, he fucking dropped that shit. Get him off the field. Bum! Bum! No, that was behind like a motherfucker by Brandon Silvers. He's been throwing the ball behind his receivers pretty much all game. Little sprint out action. Oh, tipped. And, and that was Harris on the coverage right there. He had a pick last week. So St. Louis is going to send their field goal team out. It's 4th and 3. Or no, Brandon Silvers in the offense is staying. Oh man, I love it. I love it. 4th and 3. They converted on 4th down once, and they only had one 4th down conversion to convert. Oh, did he catch it? No. Incomplete. So now Dallas gets the ball back, and let's say review it. Let's see. Oh no, he didn't have it. Dallas football, 9-3 Renegades, and they're on commercial break. Colorado, let me ask you something, man. Since you're on TikTok, who do you have winning, Battlehawks or Renegades? And who's your favorite UFL team? Go. Oh, Battlehawks, huh? I will say this: their fan base is probably the best fan base in the UFL. Shout out to the Battlehawks fan base and also Excalibur of the Lou. I don't know if you heard of that guy, but that fucking guy is the best fan I have ever encountered in my entire life. And he and I follow each other on Facebook. That guy is fucking awesome. Every promotion that he does for the Battlehawks, I love it. His character is fucking amazing. Oh man. I'm gonna try to add a score bug on here. Actually, mm, fuck, that doesn't work. What is it, Bill? Oh, he almost picked that one off. Austin Reed threw way behind his receiver that time. I think he's frustrated with himself. Over and under 42 and a half. Colorado. Under, over and under. Oh, beautiful run. So, why aren't they running out of the ace formation and the single back formation like normal? Like that play, they ran out of a strong eye formation. God damn it. I love it. I love football, man. Now they're in the pistol. Okay, never mind. They're back in the spread with a sniffer tight end or fullback. Another. Oh, he's gone. D.D. Hunter. D.D. Hunter. Woo! Once he sees a hole, he's gone. They got away with a hold just then. And they're in. I think they're in goal line. Yeah, that was a 50-yard run right there. First and goal. Gets it again, and he gets tackled behind the line at that time. Bentley. They. Woo! That was a hell of a run, man. Oh my god. So it's second and goal at the 12-yard line. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Battlehawks. They don't have any more timeouts. I think they just woke up Dallas, if you ask me. I mean, they're up 9-3, but they're not really playing up to their standard. You could tell, but I think they just woke up and they're about to get things knocking. And I did have the Renegades by 10 in this game. Oh. So we'll see what happens. I got my eyes on you. Do 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 la do la do. I forgot the lyrics. Sorry, folks. I'm not good at remembering lyrics at all. Should I start a Twitch channel? Oh, it was good. My day was a lot better yesterday, but today was good. Colorado. Unfortunately, this won't allow me to put up a picture. It won't let me put up a picture of what I caught yesterday fishing. But if you look on YouTube, folks, if you look on YouTube, that's what I caught. That is exactly what I caught. A 40-foot or 40-inch. I caught a 40-inch black drum, 14-inch girth. That's a thick. That's a thick boy. 15-20 minute fight. Probably the biggest fish I've ever caught that I'm aware of. Let me show y'all on TikTok. I don't know if you can actually see it, TikTok, but shit. Right there. See that? That is 40 fucking inches. Oh, touchdown, Greg Ward Jr. Got me distracted. Greg Ward Jr. right there. Should I? I don't get a whole lot of traction in Twitch. We tried it a year ago, and there's just nothing there for Twitch. Like, Twitch was just awful, in my opinion. I feel like you have to play games on there, and I don't feel like people watch. I don't feel like having people watch me play video games. That's just me. Because I play boring video games, by the way, but the Renegades are going for two, and oh, they had a trick play. Seth Green on the reception on the 2-point conversion makes it a 14-point game. 17-3. Now Dallas is cooking, as the cool kids say. I'm not that cool, I don't think, but I am. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining on TikTok and YouTube, welcome. The score is 17-3. Dallas on top of the St. Louis Battlehawks. It is a 14-point game. This league is completely different. Oh, nice, nice. I got a PlayStation 5 as well, but I don't have enough time to play on a PlayStation 5. But it is 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Colorado, if you're the St. Louis Battlehawks, what do you do on this drive? This has got to be the most important drive up to this point. You're down by 14. You need a spark. You need something. And I said it from the get-go. St. Louis should have ran the ball to start off the game. They started off throwing the ball. I love listening to Rick Neuheisel, too. Goddamn. Good old Rick Neuheisel. And then Noel Mazzoni as the offensive coordinator, too. Love me some Noel Mazzoni. Good play. 6:30 left to play in the half. Battlehawks are down by 14. Last thing they need is a turnover and for Dallas to get the ball and score a touchdown, let alone a field goal. Get any points from Dallas, you're in trouble. Little bubble screen. And yes, we are watching the Dallas Renegades at home taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks. It is 17-3 with 5:45 left to go in the first half. Thank you guys for choosing me as your commentary and not Devin Gardner and whoever the fuck else is in the booth with them. Silver's throws incomplete. That was not a backwards pass. That was a forward pass. So the play is dead. Maybe I should start a Patreon to where I could say the words I want to say. You know what I mean? But in order to make a Patreon, you got to have people pay for your stuff, and I don't really want y'all to pay for anything because I felt like I haven't earned it. So that's out of the picture, I think. It's already dark. Holy shit. Well, it is 8:12. Yeah. Colorado, I'm going to be completely honest. I think the NFL has gotten really shitty over the years. Oh, he almost had another pick. I think the NFL should adapt or shouldn't have gotten rid of the kickoff, but should adopt some of the things that the UFL has to offer right now. Man, Brandon Silvers is not playing that well tonight. He's forcing the balls down the field, man. Cole already had one pick against Brandon Silvers. Oh, man, this is not good for St. Louis. Austin Reed and the Renegades are heading back down to the field. How many touchdown passes does Austin Reed have now? Let me take a look. Spruce! Wait, I'm just now seeing this. Oh no. Joey McGuire. Like Lubbock football is good. Come on, man. Lubbock football. You seriously? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why are people adding me to this shit? Oh, good throw to Drake Stoops right there. I don't know why I'm getting a error alert about monetization. I'm not earning anything on YouTube. Oh, it's just for YouTube. God, that receiving core and Austin Reed together is a match made in heaven. Noel Mazzoni. They got the first down. Small little run right there. Yeah, second quarter, it's been all, or basically the entire game, it's been all Renegades. They just had a slow uh, second and third drive, and then now they have an overdrive going on right now, and they're red hot. I could go for a chicken sandwich right now, but I already had my dinner for tonight. It was HEB sesame chicken, sesame chicken with white rice. Mm. I love it. I absolutely love it. Love me some HEB sesame chicken. But yeah, put in the chat who you guys have to win this game tonight. Thank you, John, for leaving likes on the live on TikTok. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Pigskin Mafia Podcast YouTube. So that way we can get more subscribers and we can start posting more stuff and possibly get monetized for this stuff that we do talk about football. Shout out to the fans of the Pigskin Mafia podcast on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, I think right now the Orlando Storm is the only team that's undefeated right now, as far as like 2-0, or for sure undefeated. One of these two teams will not be undefeated no longer. But right now, Austin or Dallas is driving up the field. Play action pass right here for Austin Reed. Underthrown. But Vaughn's looked like he was held right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a fucking defensive hold right there. Come on, ref. You gotta call that shit. Yeah, that was not going anywhere. We got an injured Battlehawk on the field. Oh man. Oh dear God. I love these Allstate commercials right now. This latest one was March Madness, where the kid's girlfriend wore North Carolina gear and he wore Duke gear, and her family saw it and did not approve of it at all. So I love college sports. I really do, and I cannot wait for tomorrow for me to talk about Trump's executive order uh college sports. I can't wait to take a deep dive on that one. Uh, that's gonna be exciting, especially on my end because I get to do actual journalistic thoughts on it, thanks to college. Oh, I'm freaking tired, man. I'm sunburnt, and I gotta go to a meeting tomorrow morning. Oof, Woosa. Yeah, I'm sunburned all to hell. Why does that dude look like Jeffrey Dahmer? And Chris Farley. And Anthony Mackie. What the fuck? Weird. I think he got hurt in his nuts. Third and 9 for the Renegades here. Can they finish this drive off or get the first down? I mean, with just under a minute 30 left to go, it's a minute 23. Third and 9. Austin Reed's 12 for 18 damn it, with 2 touchdowns and 135 yards. Make that 147. Tyler Vaughn's with the reception on that one. Oh, yeah. Intentional grounding on Dallas after that play. So it'll be a second down. There's a lot of dysfunction going on between the Renegades offense. So they already crossed the 50, so they can't punt it here. Oh, so that's gonna be a encroachment. That was a 2nd and 20, by the way, with a 10-second runoff. How? That was an encroachment, you idiot. Do we have NFL replacement refs as fucking refs in this game? What? I didn't see shit. Oh my god, he forced that one. Third and 25. Just just mistake after mistakes on this drive. Like I said, I think that the Renegades are a better overall team, but the greediness of St. Louis, you cannot make mistakes against these guys. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Third and 25. They can't punt it. They have to go for it. Oh, they're going to try to run down the clock. Call the timeout as soon as it's like close to, as soon as the play clock says 1. Or they're just going to get a delayed game out of it. Rick Neuheisel's about to rip their ass. Be fucking nuts if they went for a Hail Mary right here and they get a touchdown. Yeah, they're going for a Hail Mary. Hail Mary, come with me. 6 seconds left until the half is over. St. Louis down by 14. It is 17-3. 4th and 21 for Dallas. They're going for a Hail Mary. Oh, lame ducked. Well, that concludes the first half. 17-3. The Dallas Renegades are on top. Man, frustrating first half for the Renegades offensively. I kind of expected offensive troubles for St. Louis, but man, the offensive struggles with Dallas right now. Ooh. Gotta love Rick Neuheisel right there. He said, "We don't have enough time to tell you what is was going wrong in this half." But man, that run by Day Day by fuck, what's his name? Day Day Hunter. That run by Day Day Hunter was fucking awesome. But Brandon Silvers has got to fucking step it up, or St. Louis ain't going to win this game. Their defense cannot hold this offense much longer. And the only reason why they're holding on to them is because of Dallas's miscommunication, Dallas's inability to go score, even though they have 2 touchdowns in the game. You know, they have had trouble scoring in this game. We're talking about the highest scoring offense in the league right now. In the Renegades. You know, and they are really struggling. Not because St. Louis is making them hurt or making them pay. It's because of the miscommunication with the offensive line and Austin Reed and the receivers and everything. Like, this offense does not look like the same offense I saw a week ago against Houston. Maybe they peaked against Houston. We don't know yet, but I still do think that they had the best offense in this league. But it's only a matter of time before we see what happens in the second half. And what can the Battlehawks do to overcome this deficit that they're in? Do they run the ball more and try to get back into this game? Or do they still trust in Brandon Silver's ability to throw the ball and try to get him easy throws like they did on the second drive where they kicked the field goal? I genuinely think that Dallas overall is a much better team than St. Louis. However, you cannot make your own mistakes on the field like Dallas did with the intentional grounding, then the false start, and you just cannot make mistakes like that or St. Louis is going to overcome them. Look at what they did to DC last week. They picked off Jordan Tiamu. They sacked him 7 or 8 times last week. And you cannot do that offensively. It is very, very important that your offense is in sync together and not broken. But, man, what a game by DC. They were fucking flying against Columbus. They fucked up Columbus in third and fourth quarter. Deion Jackson had a hell of a game. I think he broke the rushing yards record in that game. But I felt like the Orlando and Louisville game was closer than what the score indicated. Just that Louisville threw too many picks. And watch out for the Storm, I'm telling you. They are pretty darn good. And I'm talking about their defense. Their offense needs a little bit more work. But this game right here, Houston and Birmingham, was probably the best game of the week, in my opinion. The Stallions and Birmingham and Houston were back and forth. Houston overcame a comeback and kicked the game-winning field goal at home with Ludacris playing. Luda! 22-20. Holy crap. I can't wait to recap. I basically recapped it, but I'm going to take a deeper dive tomorrow on YouTube, not TikTok. I'll take a deeper dive on each game and kind of talk about the game a little more, or games a little more. I'm sleepy today, man. I'm sorry. That sunburn will get you. Lavassa. I've never even had that. We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes on YouTube. An hour and 30 minutes on YouTube. So probably a little bit over an hour on TikTok. I want some fucking ice cream. Like an ice cream cone. And I mean the real ice cream cone where they got the swirl on there. The fuck is he chewing on? So Quinterio Cole. I kind of wish that on that play where Hakeem Butler caught that 35-yard reception, that Brandon Silvers would throw it more closer to the end zone. rather than the sideline. So the Renegades have 224 total yards with 147 passing yards. And then St. Louis has got 101 passing yards and 115 total yards. So they only have 14 rushing yards, whereas the Renegades 224 minus 147, that's 1. God damn it. I hate when I have to calculate shit. I'm really doing this. 77 passing yards. 77 rushing yards for the Renegades. They're going to hit 100, especially with Day Day Hunter's 50-yard run. That's what really extended the yardage game out. Oh, man. What's everybody doing on a Tuesday night? Bill? What are you doing, Bill? Donnie West. I move, you move, just like that. Oh, you just good girl. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? What are you daddy shooting? What are you daddy shooting? Hmm? You want daddy to hold you like a baby? That's my baby. Oh, that's a good girl. Hey, you're pulling on the covers. I just made this bed, you silly girl. I just made this bed. You're a good girl. Easy. Yeah, those are sheets. Those are expensive sheets and covers. Okay? Boy, she's a good girl. She's a good girl, yeah. Come here. Come on. No, you're messing up the bed again. Damn it. Damn it. You're crazy, girl. My God. So, we're starting off the third quarter. Holy shit, it's like Madden. Let's see if Dallas can replicate let's see if they can replicate their third half perform or second half performance last week, where the first play on their third quarter drive they get a fucking 60-plus yard touchdown. Tyler Vaughns might be the best receiver in the UFL right now. 8 catches, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown in this game. They did last week, and they upset the DC Defenders. Brandon Silvers has got to step up in the second half, though. He has struggled since last week. Let's see what the games are coming up next week, real quick, as I take a deep dive on this. UFL.com. Oh, not UFL, not Florida. Why is it UFL.edu? That's University of Florida, by the way. I said UFL.com. My connection is. Oh. Okay, let's go UFL. Good God. Oh, the UFL. There you go. Except all cookies. So. Week 3 is going to be interesting. Because Orlando just got done playing against Louisville. And Friday, Orlando goes back to Louisville. Or goes back and plays Louisville, but they play in Louisville, Kentucky. So I wonder if Lynn Family Stadium's going to be sold out again after them being 0-2 and close losses. The Gamblers and Defenders, 2 turnaround wins, in my opinion. Probably the most lopsided game will be the Aviators versus Renegades. The Renegades at home again. And then, to me, the game of the week is the Stallions and the Battlehawks. Once again, the Battlehawks get that position. Not. Oh my God. Get him off the field. Another fucking drop. Receivers also need to step up in this game. Now it's 4th and 4, 3 and out. He was wide open too. Like, Silvers threw it right on the money. Why are you trying to breadbasket a catch? What's up, Brody? Shout out to Brody. Go ahead and follow me as well. Why are you trying to catch the ball like a breadbasket? Whatever happened to catching the football like a diamond and use them as a like an absorbing cup? Like, what the fuck are we doing? But I'm very intrigued to see what happens here in week 3. I don't quite understand why Orlando and Louisville are playing back-to-back weeks, but in different locations. That doesn't make sense to me. That's just like if, let's say if the Washington Commanders, right, they're playing the Philadelphia Eagles at home. And then the following week, the Commanders have to go to Philadelphia. That makes no fucking sense. But it's an 18 league. Well, they could change it up every fucking week. You would think it'd be a lot easier to schedule teams not back to back every fucking week. And not only that, you just made the week shorter for both those teams because they just got done playing on Saturday. Well, I don't know. I'm just being an old coot at this point. But yeah, week 3 I will start on that tonight. The games on that one, and then I gotta make the thumbnail. yeah, definitely a weird circumstances there. Pets. Pets. Stop clawing my sheets. A poop. I want to try to get a UFL player or coach on the show. That'd be awesome if I get one, or at least one of them on the show. Progressive game flow. 13 minutes left until the end of the third quarter. 13 for 22, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns for Austin Reed. Day Hunter, 4 rushes, 58 yards. I would keep giving that guy the rock. And which they do. He's going to cut back a little bit. And they won't not let him get anywhere. Yeah. But how much longer are you going to be able to do that? I love this shirt. I don't know why. Yeah, great job by St. Louis right now. Keeping that offense at bay right now. So it's third down and about 9, I would say. Because the ball touched at the 9. Now they got trips left. Oh, that's offsides. St. Louis, you cannot be making mistakes right now. Cannot make stupid mistakes like that. Watch the fucking ball. A fucking neutral zone infraction. I think that's twice in this game now. Now it makes it 3rd and 4. You're giving Dallas a chance to blow this game out of the water now by doing that. But if you keep holding them at bay, you'll be fine. Good throw. An even better effort by Tyler Vaughns. He's cooking. That mug is cooking right now. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Oh, you're being weird. Come here. What? What's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? What is it? All right. Come over here. Come over here. Come on. Hey, no. Stop. Oh, he threw a pick. AJ Thomas just might have turned things around. This is where St. Louis starts becoming St. Louis. AJ Thomas with the pick and forced Austin Reed to throw his first pick of the season. Oh, why? Oh, what did he see right there? Now St. Louis is playing their football brand right now. Can Dallas play their brand defensively? Or keep playing their brand? Silver steps in and shovel past it right there. Man, he almost had a strip sack right there. Draw play and he gets nowhere. Silvers is 110, 14 out of 24, and he's thrown a pick. 3rd and 6. This is important. Can St. Louis get a fucking touchdown on this drive? If not, I'm afraid they're in trouble. Monday. Turbo. Throws it deep. No one's there. Where in the fuck was he throwing? I think Hakeem Butler thought it was the play, and when he said turbo, no, kick the fucking field goal. That way you have points on the board. Now is not the time to go for shit. You're down by 14 right now. You don't need to give them an opportunity. So Ryan Sanborn, former Longhorn, for yeah, there we go. I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, former Longhorn. It is 17-6 with 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Yum 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 yum. Oh my! Oh man! Hey, AI summary. Where did I say Saints and Cowboys? St. Louis and Dallas. UFL. And it's not a tight football game. See, this is where AI gets stupid. Okay? And I'm talking to YouTube as well. AI just said I'm reacting to a tight NFL game between the Saints and the Cowboys. Where did I say Saints and Cowboys? I said St. Louis, but I didn't say fucking Saints or Cowboys. I said Dallas, but it's regarding to the Renegades, St. Louis Battlehawks. So AI summary, fix that one, will ya? Because AI pisses me off lately. Elon Musk, get give me my gosh, dang it, give me my X account back, you fucking weirdo, Elon Musk. Give me my motherfucking X back. That's all I want. But yeah, I think Brandon Silvers is cooked in this game. That's a typical quarterback and receiver miscommunication though. He had Hakeem Butler on a fucking curl route, and he fucking thought he was running a fade route. I'm just reading my work emails. Good route tree. First down, Renegades. I did predict that the Renegades would win by 10. They're up by 11. Reed right now is 16 for 26, 167 yards and two touchdowns, one pick. Now they're in the pistol. 2 yard gain. I don't watch basketball, Colorado. I'm sorry. I do not watch basketball. I'm a Mavericks fan, by the way. Um, and I only do football. I'm sorry, my man. Can't do that. I need a fucking sponsor at some point. Good throw. Drake Stoops. He's quick on his feet. Son of Bob Stoops. Yeah, you can. You gotta knock Drake Stoops on his ass. He's a shifty little bastard, but very fast, very quick on his feet. But son of Bob Stoops, by the way. Oh my gosh. Again. Oh, come on. That wasn't even bullying. Oh, good. So I can't say you can't. I can't say he's shifty. TikTok just gave me a 10-minute ban for saying that he's shifty. I don't think they know what shifty means. They said it was bullying if I'm talking about football. You know, TikTok, you're awesome. 10 minutes. All because I said you gotta you gotta knock him on his rear end. It's football. It's part of the sport. Part of the reason why I don't like going live on TikTok is because y'all don't understand the game. The game is about violence. It's not about bullying. Gosh. So stupid, man. Another reason why I'm not going live on TikTok tomorrow. Tyler Vaughn's. Oh, why'd you hesitate? You're never supposed to hesitate on that play. That was a jet sweep. So it's 4th and 1. Do you go for it if you're Dallas? Is that a fucking June bug? Get your ass over there. It's not the Saints and Renegades. It's the Battlehawks and Renegades. Battlehawks and Renegades. And it's not NFL. It is UFL. They got the first down. 5 minutes left of my 10-minute violation on TikTok. Surprise, surprise. I'll be politically correct. I might as well end this live on TikTok if they're going to do that. Can't even have football lingo on here. Can't even have football lingo on TikTok. That is insane. Oh! Good play by Austin Reed. Great job by Austin Reed. That was a helmet doink. So it is a minute 40 left. Oh gosh, Devin Gardner just gives me. Ugh. At least YouTube allows me to talk football. Doing stuff on TikTok as far as lives, they give you no freedom to talk because okay, women can do whatever they want on TikTok, but I can't talk football. Make it make sense. I can't sit there and talk football because it's considered bullying and harassment, which it's not, man. It's not. I can't believe I have to justify. Can't believe I had to justify what it is I'm talking about. Like it makes no sense to me. It doesn't. I don't like politically correctness or political correctness. Makes no sense to me. But I will be live for the draft special April 23rd. That will be live 30 minutes or possibly 15 minutes before the draft starts. So expect a very long live stream of just sitting there talking about teams, who they got, who they don't have, and so on and so forth. Third and 12, and oh man, what a good spin, and first down and more. And now Dallas is about to impose their will on St. Louis. Just under a minute before I can gladly say I'm back, TikTok. Yay! I have been un I've been unjustly wronged by TikTok tonight. Yet again. Austin Reed, 19 for 31, 205, two touchdowns, one interception. Renegades on top of the Battlehawks here on this UFL matchup with less than 30 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Second and 6. Hands the ball off again, and he'll get tackled behind the line, and that should be the last play of the third quarter. And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on St. Louis, I'm sure. A little bit of frustration. Can I have a personal foul? Can I have a personal foul? Get him out of the game. Four seconds left in the third quarter, I guess. And they're just going to let the time go off. And that's the end of the third quarter, folks. 17-6, Renegades on top of the Battlehawks here in the UFL. Will Dallas extend their score, or will St. Louis find a way to get the ball back and turn things around? Because they're down by 11, and I said that the Renegades would win by 10. I said it. And not only that, I caught this big boy. And yes, these glasses are, God dang it. What am I trying to say right now? I hate when my brain doesn't work very well. Speaking of glasses, I need to go. I need to get some new glasses. Oh, hi, TikTok. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. So I can't get any. So I can't get any audiences because. You know what? Screw you, TikTok. Before y'all restrict me anymore. Y'all suck. Yeah, I'll stick to just making TikToks, not fucking making lives. TikTok fucking sucks on lives. Oh yeah, he should have been out of the game. Not saying that he should be ejected. I'm saying that the coaches should. Um, yeah. Why are you that frustrated as a player? Stop being a fucking shitbird. Oh, he almost had him. God. Second and goal for Dallas. They need a touchdown to pretty much put the dagger in this game. Another injury for the Battlehawks. Reed. Tyler Bonds with the touchdown. Extends the lead 23-6. Woo. Woo. Oh, UFL news. UFL's latest signing from the Albany Firebirds arena football team. Sam Castronova has signed with the Houston Gamblers, so that tells me that Hunter Deckers is actually hurt. Beautiful. 24-6. Renegades on top. Man, he is killing it right now. Tyler Vaughn's 24-6 Renegades. So to pretty much talk about who I picked the Aviators to upset the Gamblers or the Defenders. Defenders fucking destroyed them. All right. Then I picked the Storm to beat the Kings. I think by 15 or 12. Pretty close score, 19-9. The Storm ended up winning. That was actually one of the more balanced games I've seen. And then you got the upset game between the Gamblers and the Stallions. I had the Stallions winning that game. Shout out to AJ McCarron. But they ended up losing that game. And then this game, I had the Renegades winning this week against the Battlehawks. So now, last week I was 3-1, and it could potentially be 5-3 as the overall picks record. There's a point in time in the UFL or XFL back then where I was perfect with every pick up until like week 8. Now I can't pick a perfect week. I can't have a solid week. Like during college football, I was a dud, but NFL, I was killing it. Ah! Gosh. Let's see if TikTok actually restricted me. Okay, yeah. I'm not going live. Fuck that. Hell's going on with the connection? You kidding me? What are you doing? I want to watch the game. Yes, watch live. Gosh. Streaming services are just ass. I can't wait. So, so y'all, if y'all didn't know, I am heading up to the Texas Spring Game, April 18th, and I am excited. I get to meet Will Muschamp, Steve Sarkisian, Arch Manning, the whole kit and caboodle. I get to go and do all that and get to go watch the Longhorns play in DKR for free and free seating. So I'm excited for that. I'll be with family, obviously, but uh, I'm excited for that one. So tune in for that. Tune in for next Thursday for that one because I'll be talking more in depth on where I'll be on that end. But I'm excited to go. Now St. Louis is running the football, where Dallas is up by 18. I mean, it's still a two possession game, but you got 13 minutes left until this game's over. It's almost beating a dead. It's almost like beating a dead horse at this point. It's like, or not beating a dead horse. It's like just stupid to do it. Pick. Oh, incomplete. Well defended right there. Jones again. He is killing it. He told him, "I got you strapped." Again, underthrown pass by Brandon Silvers. They have not converted a third down tonight. Oh my God! Jones again. Ah, he got dumb. He was stupid. He got too excited. Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah, you can't do that. I love it. Believe me, I love when players talk shit. But you cannot do that. Cannot let your emotions go out there like that, man. Yeah, Stephen McBride made a hell of a play on that one. It's ball off and nowhere to go. It almost seems like the later this game goes, that this team is just ready to play. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh. Almost 11 minutes left to play. They're down by 18, though. Throw, and oh my gosh, these corners want to kill people. I love the way they fucking run downhill. And, Smack the fuck out of people. Throws it, caught, and that's going to be a first down. Looks like the Battlehawks are trying to get their first touchdown of the game right here. But they got to go for like a 3 or 4 point conversion and then try to play tough defense. They cannot afford another field goal. They have to go for it now. They should have went for the field goal when they went for it on fourth down. Billy's asleep behind me. I don't know if y'all can see it. Silvers drops back. He's going to step up. He's going to run for it. Take a dive. And it's third and about 5 or 6. Very important drive. I've been saying that all game for St. Louis, but this is really important. This is the deciding drive, in my opinion. If they don't score, it's over. She fell asleep. Yeah, she just pouting. Spread formation. Silver drops back. Fires. Incomplete. They could have called a flag on that one, but they, yeah, like I said, this is a do or die drive right here. They cannot afford to not. They cannot afford to not get a first down or touchdown here. Throw it quick. Right there. Perfect. First down. Touchdown. Holy shit. He fucking dove. The tight end, Tyler Neville. Kind of looks like Seth Rogen. That was a nice pick route right there. And what a ballsy move by Tyler Neville. So that makes it a 12-point game. And they're going for the 2-point. Wait, let's see. They're trying to challenge to see if he fumbled. He doesn't even have full possession of the football as far as the defender's concerned. Yeah, he fumbled the ball, but oh, they're doing a super challenge. Yeah, that was just a bad challenge by Rick. That's gonna hurt them if St. Louis comes back. Okay, so it'll be a 3 point to make this a 9 point game instead of a 10 point. They got to get this. 7:58 left to go here. Drops back. He's in trouble. Oh! Hakeem Butler with the 3-pointer. Woo! 9 point game, folks. We got a ball game. This is why I picked this game as the game of the week. Woo! Wow, he fucking mossed him. And not one of those mosses where they. No, it was more like a gimme that. That was insane. Hey, would you look at that? The Rangers won. But they didn't win like this, though. They didn't win like this. Bill, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? Come here. Come here, Bill. Come here. Lame. So lame. I went chicken. Ah, what a beautiful fish, man. What a beautiful fish. Oh, such a beautiful fish, man. So the Baltimore Ravens are having uniforms or brand new uniforms apparently. Yeah, that's a speed out right there. That was well timed by Hakeem Butler. Good hit right there. He was about to jump on him and that Tyler Neville kid is funny, man. 1st and 5 for Dallas. Oh, he overthrew his receiver. Why aren't they running the fucking football right now? They're up by 9. They need to control the clock. They have the backs to finish this thing off, man. There you go. Nice little run. Makes it 3rd and about 2. Oh, well done by the St. Louis defense. It's getting a little chippy out there. I'm fucking red. So 5:50 left to go in the game. Fourth and 6. Delay of game. Of course. Damn, penalties are killing Dallas in this game. 7 penalties for 60 yards. Meanwhile, the Battlehawks, they have 6 penalties with 36 yards. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Nice snap, clean kick. And here comes a nice return. And he'll be across the 45. Brandon Silvers and company, they got really good field position at their own 46-yard line. I don't know, folks. We got ourselves a game. Who did let the dogs out? Spruce. Spruce works differently. Yes, it does. I don't know. I've never done it. So that John Gruden had his class with Diego Pavia, that short little munchkin. I don't think he's a good. Uh, I don't think he's that great of a quarterback, honestly. And I think he's going to be a career backup, and I think he's going to be a career journeyman in the UFL. He will be a UFL quarterback in the next 2 years. Oh man, I think after this I'm going to Whataburger. And I'm gonna get me a chicken strips. And good tackle right there. Oh, Brandon Silver's mom is there at the game. 24:15, less than 5 minutes to go, boys and girls. Oh, ball is deflected. 3rd and 10 for the Battlehawks. 9-point game. And oh man, they gotta they gotta score on this drive. Timeout, Renegades. So 420, 4:27 left to play. The Renegades do not have a timeout anymore. They have no timeouts, no fucking. Oh, Texas Tech dropped a red helmet today, which with the double T's, which is pretty fucking fire. I don't think I ever saw Texas Tech with a red helmet before. If I did, I probably forgot about it because their primary helmets are black, right? I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Are football moms bad for football? Oh, missed tackle right there. Huge fourth down right here. But yeah, are football moms bad for football? That is a question I've been dying to ask. Because I've been around helicopter parents basically my whole life as a youth football player and high school football player. Pretty much all 12 years of football I've played. There's helicopter parents everywhere, but helicopter moms? Oh my god, they are horrible. They are fucking awful. Oh, there it is right there. Oh my god, he made the play! My god, what a game by Jones Jr. right there. What a game by this young man. And he was playing off coverage and came in and swiped it out one-handed. Yeah! As soon as I was talking about fucking helicopter parents and moms. Woo! My God! That was beautiful. Holy shit, that was amazing. Yeah, St. Louis is in trouble. They have to make a stop. They have to. Oh, that's about a 4-yard gain. Not a good sign right there. Five rule changes will be introduced for the 2026 season. Let's see. Permit the kicking team to declare an onside kick at any time during the game. Previously, only losing teams could attempt onside kicks. Second and 6. Way to find the hole. Makes it third and 3. Eliminate the kicking team's incentive to intentionally kick the ball out of bounds when kicking off from the 50-yard line. This prevents teams from bypassing the league's revamped kickoff setup while improving competitive balance. Modify the kickoff alignment requirements for the receiving team in the setup. This proposal tweaks how the receiving team lines up, mainly adjusting how many players are on the restraining line. Up, third and 3. Read, incomplete. So mainly adjusting how many players are on the restraining line and how the rest are spaced out. For 2026, allow the NFL. Oh wait, personal foul, roughing the passer. Oh, you can't do that, St. Louis. Davis, get him out. Get Davis out. He needs to be out. Great player, but his decision making tonight, holy shit. For 2026, allow the NFL officiating department to correct clear and obvious misses by on-field officials that impact the game. In the event of a work stoppage involving officials represented by the NFL Referees Association, allow league personnel to consult with on-field officials when considering disqualifications for both flagrant fouls and non-football acts without being called onto the field. I don't know. I don't know. They're just pussifying the sport I love. They really are. Just take it back to the good old days where you're allowed to fuck somebody up. Yeah, TikTok, bring bullying back. Fucking dweebs. God. Gosh, she is amazing. Sorry. See if there's any more football news while we're at the 2 minute mark. That's insane to me. Why would you fucking intentionally try to hurt the other team's quarterback like that? That's fucking selfish. You're losing. You're down by 9. There's a chance for you to win the game. It is 3rd and 3. You cannot. I don't understand these players nowadays. You cannot make those mistakes. Personal fouls are the biggest no-nos on 3rd down and 3s when you're just right there at 2 minutes. Undisciplined football loses you games. Birmingham, D.C., and now St. Louis. Timeout by St. Louis. 2nd down. They have all timeouts and challenges, by the way. So, yeah. Dallas is up by 9. 156 left to go. 2 timeouts left for St. Louis. 2nd and 9. What's going to happen here? I wouldn't even throw it. And yet they're going to do it. Oh, they're going for the. Oh my God! Oh my God! Tyler Vaughns, Austin Reed have proved me wrong. Touchdown, Renegades! Oh my God! What an NFL throw and what an NFL catch. 3 touchdowns for Tyler Vaughns. 4 passing touchdowns for Austin. By God, Reed. They said, fuck it, we're going to put a dagger and we're going to kill this game. Oh my God. That's Rick Neuheisel for you, though. That's Noel Mazzoni. Killer instinct will win you football games. None of that soft pussy shit. You gotta have a fucking dog and killer instinct to win football games such as this. And yeah, Tyler Vaughn's just fucking tied a single reception game. Single receiving touchdown game. I'm telling you, this fucking Renegades team is fucking good. Oh my God. My reaction just now said it all. I said I wouldn't throw this ball. I would just keep running it and force them to call their timeouts. But holy shit, that was amazing. Austin Reed might get picked up by an NFL team and actually get reps as a starter at some point. Cardinals pick up Tyler Vaughns and Austin Reed. You would have a really good tandem right there. 22 completions, 36 attempts, 240 yards passing, 4 touchdowns passing, and 1 interception. He just tied a fucking. Oh, Tyler Vaughns has a UFL record with 3 touchdowns, 11 catches, 146 yards. And then on the flip side, Austin Reed just tied a fucking UFL record. And he just broke a passing touchdown record. Passing yardage record. Oh my god, what a fucking hit. What the fuck is this team on? Records broken week 1 and 2. Good. I don't like how soft Dallas is playing right now. I really don't. I really don't like that they're playing really soft defense right now. I feel like they're better in the press. I don't think they're. Oh, coverage sack. Meringue. Swallowed Brandon Silvers. They just called their second timeout. This game's over. 31-15. Renegades. About to be 2-0, folks. Holy shit. I cannot wait to clip my reaction. And I can't wait to do a side-by-side or a top-to-bottom view of Austin Reed's throw to Tyler Vaughns. That was incredible. Honestly, that was incredible. How in the fuck? That's proven me wrong 101. Spread or empty set. And they got the first. Or was that incomplete? Silvers is 21 for 36, 162 yards passing. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 48 seconds left, folks. They're in Renegades territory. Silvers steps up. He's going to try to run for it, and he slides. And they're going to go ahead and call a timeout. Oh, flag's down. Is it going to be a holding on St. Louis, or... Oh, it's a holding on the defense. Man, this fucking Dallas team, they are something else, man. I'm telling you right now, they are literally something else. They are fucking unbelievable. Here we go. Empty set again. He's going to try to run for it again. Slides again. less than 30 seconds. There's no way of them winning this game now. They got to spike it. They got to spike it now. 19 seconds. 31-15. Dallas on top of St. Louis. Oof. Woof. Woof. Ooh. Oh, by the way, the over and under, it went over. Silvers throws it. Picked. It's over. That was horrible by Brandon Silvers. Man, that was a gimme pick right there. Shout out to Dallas. 2-0. 31-15 final. Great game. I commend the St. Louis Battlehawks defense, though. Hey, I'm talking here. That's what I thought. Anyway, Dallas played really well in the second half. But got to commend that Seattle or that St. Louis Battlehawks defense. They are legit. It's just, man, that Battlehawks offense has really got to get something going. Either they got to start considering a QB, or they start getting guys that want to play receiver or something, because offensively they are not that good. And the defense can only do so much for the Battlehawks. And, you know, like, I thought the Renegades struggled offensively, but they put up a clinic in the second half. They really did. Outstanding last play by Austin Reed and Tyler Vaughns, tying a record in passing touchdowns and then breaking the receiving touchdown record. Outstanding by the Renegades offense. They looked good tonight. They are legit. The Renegades are legit number one in my eyes. What are you doing over there? Freaking weirdo. Alright, so right now I am doing my projected power rankings. So after all these photos, I have my power rankings listed. I just need to see where I put it. There it is. All right. Number one is obviously Dallas. Two, no. Number two, I'm going to put Orlando just because of the record. Not because I think they're better than everybody else, but they're number two. They're the only undefeated team besides the Dallas Renegades. Number three, though, is hard. Because St. Louis did beat DC, but DC looked really good against Columbus. I'm still going to stick with St. Louis. I actually think they jumped up, actually. Surprisingly. And so did the Orlando Storm. 4, I have the DC Defenders. We're going to see a lot of movement. Number 5, though, I'm going to have to give it to Houston. They played a lot better against Birmingham. All right, yeah, I'm going to mute that real quick. And then I'm going to put Birmingham Stallions at 6, 7. I'm going to put the Columbus Aviators. A lot of people from the UFL side are going to be pissed at me. I can assure you that. They're going to be like, "Oh, you're just going to defend the Renegades because they're your team." No, because my eyes work and I think they're the best fucking team in the UFL. That's why. So yeah, the Aviators are down. And then last but not least, unfortunately, I like the Louisville Kings. I think they'll be a lot better this season. But I got to put them last. Just because they can't score points, really, on offense. And I got to tell ChatGPT this. Update UFL Week 2 Power Rankings. And then, booyah. We'll see how that goes later on. But I want to thank everybody that did watch and stuck around for 3 hours of me just commentating football and also showing off this. I mean, absolutely incredible beast right there. But tune in tomorrow at around 2 or 3. I'll update it tomorrow as we go along. I'm looking forward to talking more UFL, man. This is getting exciting. More and more I watch this shit. This league is becoming really fun to watch. And especially with the Renegades the way they're playing right now. Holy fuck, guys. How can you not love this football league right now? It is fucking awesome. But yeah, tune into the Pigskin Mafia podcast live tomorrow. We'll shoot for 2:30 p.m. And I already see I got to make some corrections on here. because I see duplicates and wrong spacing and placements of everything. So, yeah, that's what I have to work with ChatGPT, folks. That's how I make my thumbnails. As good as this one. I can't even fucking point at it. There we go. Right there. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching. It's been a hell of a 3 hours of me just rambling. And I'll give you more news and updates on what's to come with the PMP. But tomorrow we will have a show at around 2:30, maybe 3, talking about the recap of all the games. I know I recapped a little bit, but I'm going to go more in depth. Then we'll talk about week 3 picks, and then we'll talk about the Trump effective order given out towards college football, which I'm really excited about. And then I will give my updates on me going to the spring game. But you get the gist. I'll update y'all on the latest PMP schedule. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The draft special will be on. It will officially be on. I am excited for it, even though I'm not excited for this draft class per se. But I am extremely excited to cover that. And let's go ahead and set up a time for that. But it is officially April 23rd. And day 1 will begin at 7 p.m. Central Time. So we'll be on at 6:30 normal time. So we'll be on normal time. And it'll probably not be done until fucking midnight again. God damn. If you haven't watched the draft special, prepare yourself. Because it is fucking brutal. I don't recommend watching all of it. Just watch when your team is drafting, and to see our reaction or my reaction. I don't know if anybody else is coming on, but it'd be nice. But we'll see. But yeah, I am looking forward to this year's draft special, and I am fucking pumped. I am excited. So tune in tomorrow, 2:30 or 3. I'll let you guys know for tomorrow night's show or tomorrow's show, and then Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. At 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Not this Thursday, but Thursday, April 16th. We'll be live again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Bang. Toodaloo. Motherfuckers. Peace.